Hello and welcome back to SimonsRants. I'm Simon and today I'm doing a drunk review of Eragon. But it's not going to be just a normal drunk review, this is going to be a new drinking game I like to call the Young Adult Fantasy Drinking Game. The rules are simple. You start with your average fantasy, it can be an adaptation or not, it doesn't matter, and you take a drink every time it copies directly off of one of the two pillars of modern fantasy, that being The Lord of the Rings and Star Wars. So right off the bat, we can take a drink because Eragon sounds a little familiar, right? Kinda sounds like a character, Aragorn? Yeah, okay. The drinks for this, they're not going to be shot size and you don't have to chug it or anything. You just treat it like a normal little swick. And we'll keep it safe that way so we're not getting too drunk, because if it was shots of liquor, we'd be dead with this movie, trust me. And if we take just a little sip, that's no fun. So just play along at home if you want, and if you're under 21, I don't know, drink juice box. I not only have seen this movie before, hence I own it, I wouldn't buy it just for fun. I also read 2.5 of the books. They're god-awful. They're just as bad, if not worse, than the movie. I know the movie got a lot of hate because the books did have a following. They did. Why? I don't know. I wasn't planning on doing this intro, but I'm gonna go off here for a minute. They were written by like a 15-year-old kid or something, and I'll be honest, it was inspirational to me because I thought if a 15-year-old can write a book this shitty, I can do anything too. This movie actually fixes a lot of the problems that were in the book. It's a lot worse in other areas, but it evens out to being just about the same level of shitty. Also, another rule: if it directly copies both Lord of the Rings and Star Wars at the same time somehow, I don't know, maybe it will, you take 2 drinks. Alright, this is Eragon.
There was a time when the fierce and beautiful land of Allegasia was ruled by men astride mighty dragons.
I'm tempted to take a drink for a cheesy narration to start like Lord of the Rings, but I'm gonna hold off.
But the riders grew arrogant and began to fight among themselves for power.
You know what? I'm gonna take a drink for humans getting overtaken by a magical power.
Sensing their weakness, a young rider named Galbatorix betrayed them.
He's a bad guy that was one of the good guys before, but now he turned traitor and is killing all the good guys? Is that 1 or 2 shots?
Our story begins one night as Arya, an ally of the Varden, rides for her life, carrying a stone stolen from the king himself.
Oh, a princess that stole something from the bad guy and is now running away while being chased by the bad guys? Okay.
I suffer without my stone. Do not prolong my suffering.
Great read, John Malkovich, I love you. Do not prolong my suffering. Oh look, a blonde kid living with his uncle on a farm. You saved yourself one there. Those were essentially orcs in the book, but they're just fat Viking people in this for some reason, so you saved yourself a drink.
Give it to me,
Durza,
and I'll let you live.
is there anyone who trusts the word of shade?
Oh look, the one thing that she was hiding from the bad guy gets away, but she doesn't, gets kidnapped. Huh. And it goes directly to our main character. Huh. He's using the Force to torture her. Huh?
Poor Durza. How will you tell the king? You failed.
Like this. Hey, Johnny! Mr. Malkovich! I didn't get it. How's that? Is that good? Yeah, I think I'll go with that.
Where did a fool like you find such an appetizing string of jewels?
Interesting you should ask.
Is that right?
I was walking up the lane the other day admiring them sitting on a branch. Clap of thunder, they fell off dead at me feet. So I thought, well, I can't leave them there. Someone might trip. So I hung them up there out of the way.
Jeremy Irons actually made this character somewhat cool. In the book, he sucked. He was supposed to be this, but he wasn't. Jeremy Irons made him, though.
All hail Eragon, the mighty hunter returns. Ah, yeah, with his invisible catch. What happened? Did you get scared when the deer growled?
Yeah, actually. Have you heard a deer growl? It's terrifying. What do you want? I'm trying to sleep in here.
Eragon?
Roran is such a better name than Aragon. Roran sounds like a real name. What happened with Aragon? I'm gonna name you Roran. And I'll name you Aragon. Hello, Aragon.
Your day will come too, Aragon. And you will decide for yourself the kind of life you wish to lead.
Uncle, I like my life. Right here.
What many men seek is often right under their nose. But for some, the unknown is too hard to resist.
I just said I like it here. Shut up. I got it. I know you want to go out and be an adventurer. Actually, no, I like being here. And I know you really hate it here, but you should stay here. I want to be a farmer. I don't like adventure. Stop resisting. You're not. Being a farmer's great. I love how in bad movies, people are just sitting, literally sitting, waiting for something to happen. He wasn't doing anything. He was just sitting there going like, oh, look, the plot.
Not a stone. An egg.
Yeah, it was a dragon! Freak out! Freak out now!
Well, you're not a bird.
No shit, Sherlock! Did he not know what the CGI was gonna look like when he wrote that line? Not a bird. You look a little... like a dragon. So you can't be a bird. Who awakens my sleeping?
Look at what you did.
Well, that's convenient. It's an E. I know I didn't mention Harry Potter previously, but I'm adding Harry Potter to the quintessential list of fantasies. He got a special, unique scar. One beer gone already. Zaps him again and gives him another scar. God damn it! I didn't think that would happen every time. I thought it was just the first time for some reason. In retrospect, that doesn't make any sense. But that's what I was thinking. Oh, look. Nazgul. Yay. To be fair, they were even more like Nazgul in the book, so.
Kill the rider.
Kill the rider. Okay, go. Go ahead.
But it wasn't always like this, was it? There was a time when our land flourished without cruelty and fear.
I'm telling this story again, guess I gotta take another drink. Hey.
Time of dragon riders will come again.
The time of the Jedi. I mean, of the man. I mean, the dragon riders, right. I don't remember that part in the book. So then Saphira flew up into the sky, got struck by lightning, and was suddenly full grown. Don't you know that's how dragons grow up? It's amazing. You should see it.
I am Saphira.
You just named yourself? Hi, I'm Billy Bobby Bill. Nice to meet you. I just named myself right now. Where is he? Do we know where he is? Because I don't. I think I know because I've watched this before. And is that the book from Shrek? Anyway, we don't know where he is. So are we supposed to be tense? I thought he was just home. But apparently not, because he's sneaking around reading creepy dragon books.
Get out.
Oh, it's Brahm's house, apparently. Brahmi-Wan Kenobi.
I want to know more. Please. Tell me about the dragons.
I was really drunk when I said that. Get out.
I know your story is true.
Why is he shocked by that? He's the one who had the vision that he had the dragon. That's why he was saying that stupid stuff in the square, right? To get his attention? No. Then why did he say that stupid stuff in the square? Oh look, a magical colorful blade? Wait, that is one for each? Okay. The
boy took it with him. He lives on a farm, the furthest one in the valley.
Not very good at looking. Jumped on the one place that he could have hidden that quickly. Didn't bother looking under it. Not very smart, but alright.
Eragon! It's you they want!
Take me down!
You're in danger!
What are you doing? I have to warn my uncle!
Oh, by the way, Harry Potter grew up with his uncle. I'll take a retribution drink.
Take me down now!
You're giving me no choice!
What if he just died right there? She would feel like an idiot.
Uncle?
Our uncle figure died while we were away. Ah. Poor Uncle Owen. Also, why did they kill him and then give him a blanket of, like, sticks? Gah, he's dead. He looks kind of cold, don't you think? That'll help. Alright. I feel bad. I feel bad about this. I'm gonna go now.
I should have been here. To warn him. This is your fault!
But you would have met the same fate.
And the droids would now be in the hands of the Empire.
Yeah.
You!
What, you didn't know he had the dragon? You acted like you knew, so then he came and basically told you, and then you're like, you have the E on your hand.
What are you doing?
Uncle Owen was burning in Star Wars. He's not burning. We need to make sure he burns. Gotta make it more accurate.
They were after you. If we stay here, we're both dead. Now get on that horse.
Who are you?
Brom, you know this. You also know he's a dragon rider. Why are we asking these questions we know the answers to, guys? Let's just cut to the point. Oh, and it's raining. Why? That's just a movie trope. That's not even a fantasy trope. That's just a movie trope. Oh, and it's not raining anymore. It's just one cloud. Just one cloud of rain right there.
I could have killed them.
That's the spirit. 1 part brave, 3 parts fool.
What are the other 6? What are the other 6 parts? Or the 96%? What are we counting to?
You're the Varden's only hope.
Who are the Varden?
Rebels.
Ah, the rebels! We've gotta get the secret thing that the princess stole with the help of the old guy to the rebels! Is that a bird?
Fine young dragon.
Wow, he does know. A bit about dragons.
How would you know? You've never met another dragon. She doesn't know anything. She's like a week old, or less, I don't know. She's one lightning strike old, that's all we know.
A dragon will only hatch if it feels the presence of its rider.
What if the rider dies and he never hatches? That's stupid.
A rider will live on if his dragon is killed. But if a rider dies...
So does his dragon.
No, they don't. I swear you didn't read the book. That's stupid and pointless.
Handsome blade. Simple. And to the point!
Well, he's crippled now. You got rid of one of your best warriors just to make a point. Get it? I can make puns too!
Urgles. They used to be the king's enemies, now they're his guard.
Urgles. See? They're Urgles. They're not humans. They just, instead of looking like orcs, look like fat Vikings. Fat Gothic Vikings. Fat Goths. I guess that's where Gothic comes from.
You're not ready to take anything yet.
I have skills. I can fight. My cousin, Roran and I, we've trained. With swords.
Well then, perhaps I've underestimated you. Right then, let's see these skills of yours.
Wait, so he's like, I want to fight them. You can't come. Oh, I want to come and fight them too. I've got skills. Alright, well, let's go over to this stream and start slapping each other with sticks. Meanwhile, all these people are getting killed. just play this scene with the screams of the women and children in the background. See how that sounds.
It won't be your cousin Roran you're fighting. And it won't be wooden staves either.
Oh, my shoe's soggy. Every step's gonna be squish, squish, squish.
Don't dragons breathe fire?
She's not old enough to sustain a flame. Brisingo.
Oh, the old guy's got magical powers. That's both old guys. Two beers. Oh, that looks like it's straight out of Lord of the Rings. And looky here, we've got a brand new beer. You know what, I'm just gonna say that drink's for all these cinematic shots that are copycatting Lord of the Rings. I don't want to take a drink every time.
We're at the village of Darrett. We'll leave the horses here. Keep Saphira close.
How the hell is a dragon hiding? Where is she hiding? Where? Huh?
Buy some bread down there. Come back, meet me here. I won't be long. Don't talk to anybody.
That guy looks like a Urkel. A Steve Urkel. I'm just gonna assume every bald guy with a beard is a Steve Urkel now. Oh, look, a mysterious ranger. A mysterious ranger.
Do you wish Angela to read your fortune?
Sure. Where is she?
But I have no money.
Did Angela ask for money?
I don't know. I haven't seen her yet. Are you her secretary? Also, you've got a fortune reader named Angela. Shouldn't it be like Demonica or Satanica?
Death rapidly approaches, and a girl. She calls to you.
And she's your long-lost twin sister. Separated at birth. Hit him a little low, and then it was like, oh, excuse me.
I have to do everything myself.
The fortune teller.
Did she tell you about him?
Well, she did say there was a death quickly approaching, so actually, yes.
She told me my future.
The future is for the living.
Yes, and I am currently living, Brahmiwan. How do you sign up to be the stuntman that gets hit in the face with a flaming torch? Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Luke Skywalker has become Rey.
My head. Feels like I've been kicked by a horse.
You were. You got really drunk and you punched a cop's horse in the face and turned right around and kicked you. What do you remember from last night?
Magic comes from dragons. It flows through the riders who command them.
So you're telling me the magical power comes from a greater source, a greater power source outside of us, and then flows through us and just kind of uses us as a vessel?
Brisinga means fire, is fire. The thing is the word. Know the word, and you control the thing.
Why can you control something just because you know the name of it? I know it's a special elvish word, but that doesn't explain anything, Brom. Thanks. Try again.
What's the word for tree?
Tree is Trayvon.
And the branch?
Geweister.
What spells are tree and branch? Great spells you're asking about, buddy. Why not water? Why not avalanche? Why not life? You're like, hey, what's the spell for a single speck of dust? What is that spell called?
Since we've announced ourselves so spectacularly to the world, we're going to have to find another way through these hills. Of course, that would be a lot easier if you were flying.
Did someone mention flying?
When did the harness come into play? Brom was working on that all night long?
What's wrong?
Rajax! Brom! Come on. Eragon, stay out of this!
Stay out of this, Simba!
Geweister!
Yeah, okay, you found the one instance saying Gefeista would actually do something. You're not special.
Your duty is to reach the Varden alive.
Let's talk about truth before we start talking about duty.
What are you talking about?
I thought we agreed not to lie to one another.
Oh, huge plot twist. It's not like we knew that from the first minute of the movie or anything. Oh, so he was also one of the people that those other people were from, and then he went to hiding and happened to hide exactly next to where the next of his kind was going to be. That's at least one drink right there.
Where's your dragon?
Murdered by another rider with this sword.
Oh, so the sword is from a bad guy, and you took it from him?
Rider's name was Morza. Galbatorix won him over.
Oh, he was a good rider, and then he was seduced by the dark side, and then killed the... God damn this.
Bring me the boy, my son. Bring me his blood. I said.
I know you told us to, but we decided to pick on this group of women and children instead. Isn't that great? We didn't even try. They didn't even come in contact with anybody other than that. Was that really them looking for freaking Eragon? I almost forgot his name. I guess you can add inept soldiers, aka stormtroopers, to the group. What happened? He just popped his pimple and he died.
You. Congratulations. You've just been promoted.
I'm gonna add a bad guy who randomly kills his subordinates and then promotes the other ones in slightly sarcastic, comical ways, a la Darth Vader, to the list.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
She's Durza's prisoner. I'm going to free her.
That's out of the question. Gilead's in the opposite direction. We can't start going back. We're almost there. I won't let you do that. It's too much of a risk.
That egg was sent to me. I'll decide what risk I take, not you.
What a dumbass. I really hate this guy. I really hate him. I really do. I really do. In case you're wondering, I really do. I'm sorry. Sometimes these criticisms are just not well said or well educated. It's just, man, this sucks. Because that's all you can say.
If she dies, then she'll join the countless others who died waiting for you.
I know that was supposed to be helpful, but it wasn't. It's like, if she dies, she'll be one more of thousands of people who have died for you. So that's a reason to let her die. You know what? I'm going to try a different tact here. Okay, Lord of the Rings for peering over the rock sculpture at the Black Castle. Which is also a direct reference to Wizard of Oz, not that we're taking a drink for that or anything. Did he just follow them in with a cloak? Is that really that non-suspicious? Because it's pretty fucking suspicious.
You shouldn't have come.
But in the woods.
Leave me here. Go. Now.
It's far too late for that. Forgive me if I stare. I knew you were young, but even then I expected someone a little more. Well, more.
You're shorter than I expected.
They say as a dragon rider draws his last breath, he can hear the dying screams of his dragon.
How is that a practical way to save somebody's life? You tackle them. You don't dive in front of them. That's just stupid. That way, you're either dying or they're dying. If you tackle them, there's a chance neither one of you die. Also, time out. Did the old sage character die at the hands of the bad guy when they stupidly went into the bad guy's lair to save the princess? I think 3's good enough for that.
Takes Ark.
Oh, now he gets the magical sword!
I suggest you leave quickly.
I don't know if I should call him Aragorn or Han Solo. He's just gonna be Hanagorn Solo from now on.
I need you. No, Eragon. It's I who've always needed you.
That's cute, but nah, he really needs you more than you needed him.
That's the spirit. One part brave, 3 parts fool.
That's 6 parts. What? Where are the other numbers? We're just counting to 4. As I always say, 10% brave, 30% the fool. That's it. That's it.
Let him die with pride as a dragon rider.
You were the only good thing about this movie, bro. The only good thing. And you weren't even that good, let's be honest. But by comparison, you were great.
Eragon! The shade has poisoned her.
I need to get you to the Varden.
Oh wait, she was poisoned by the bad guy in such a way that can only be healed by this magical town that they're going to? Okay, Frodo.
This one's been following us.
Stand up. All my life I dreamed of dragons.
Who are you? And why are you following us?
I'm Murtagh, and you need me, Dragon Rider.
Thanks, but I'll be fine without you.
You seek the Varden. I know the mountains.
If you could show me the quickest way to the Varden.
Yeah, sure, I can take you. Smeagol knows the way. Imagine if these were liquor shots. It'd be worse than The Grinch. And I bled out of my eyes for that review. It's a long story.
There were complications.
Yes, so I've heard. Complications do tend to happen.
He's such a bad actor. I love him.
And so the job falls upon you, Durza, to remind those.
It's like he wasn't ready for that stab. Like, to remind those. Shit. That. I wasn't done with that sentence. What was I saying?
I am Ajihad, leader of the Varden. If you are the rider, call your beast inside.
If it attacks, you will die first.
I love how in the book there was these wizard twins that were like bald and wizardy and stuff. And then there was this dwarf character, and all three of them are the same character now. It's great writing.
Argos, scouring the mountain as we speak.
Oh, I guess so. The good guys led the bad guys straight to their hideout. Straight to the hideout of the rebellion. That's a drink.
Time is short. I must know if you're with us. We'll be greatly outnumbered.
We've come to join you.
Why else would we be here, dumbass? Was this suspenseful for you? The writing for this is garbage.
Seize him.
A black guy betrayed Han Solo. Hey.
He saved my life.
He is the son of Morzan, the traitor.
A good guy is the son of a bad guy. Hey.
Son doesn't choose his father.
Lock him up. If he tries to escape, kill him. Let go.
He's trying to escape right now. Kill him. So if he tries to escape, if he resists at all, go ahead and kill him. No! No! Alright.
These cowards will hide no more.
Oh, my God. You okay? You need some chapstick, buddy? Helm's Deep, Helm's Deep.
When word spread of the new dragon rider, we were expecting someone who was more, well,
more than me.
He was about to say the same goddamn thing as Durza. Well, more. Man, stupid. This movie sucks.
It's not as easy as it looks.
Oh, I guess she's fine. She looks fine to me. We never said that. But she looks pretty fine to me. This is like a trademark of low-budget movies. You never see more than like 8 troops at a time. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, see, 8 at a time. 8 at a time. That's all we can show. You know, the point of having a wall like that is so that you can be on top of the wall, like shooting the people as they try to break through. Otherwise, they just break through and then you're fighting them. What, are you just trying to tire them out a bit first? I guess that's fine. But it's not a lot of help.
I'm not without fear.
Without fear, there cannot be courage. But when we are together, it is our enemies who should be afraid.
Then are we together, Saphira?
As one!
When did Saphira learn how to breathe fire? I thought she wasn't old enough. She wasn't old enough by 2 days?
Let me out! Let me out!
He's trying to escape. You should kill him. Oh look, Imperial guards wearing red. He got on his flying thing to confront him on his flying thing. Dink it and sink it.
It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground! You underestimate my power! Don't try it!
What if he missed the heart by like an inch? Like, oh well. It was a good try.
I expected more.
Oh, shut up. Every time you've tried to be sarcastic and outdo somebody who said something cool, you've sounded lame. Yeah, if you can fit your whole hand into the wound, it's not looking great. Oh! You're bleeding! There's blood everywhere! I can't believe it! Ah, we have multiple fake-out endings. Lord of the Rings. Oh, we have the main character waking up in a hospital bed. Lord of the Rings.
Saphira. Some friends can't be replaced. Well, luckily some don't have to be.
Oh, we have a fake out that the main character's best friend is dead. I don't think that happened to either one, but it's a cliche.
Wasn't it an old wise man who once said, 1 pot brave, 3 pots full?
And 6 parts something else that I haven't determined yet. Bad at math, I guess. 6 parts bad at math.
You never gave me a chance to say goodbye.
There was no time. Galbatorix will try to avenge this defeat.
In the sequel. When's that? Never. She was supposed to be an elf, by the way. They don't mention it once in this damn movie. What is the point of a fantasy world if every species is just gonna look like humans? Like, the Urkels look like humans. We don't even mention the elves. There's a singular dwarf who's just like 6 inches shorter than everybody else. Oh, plot twist, he's got a dragon! It's not like we talked about it earlier. Can't wait to see this sequel! Just keep on waiting.
You're not alone. Together we stand.
Oh, my girl, Avril. I forgot. I was obsessed with this song. Shout out to my first celebrity crush. Her or Hilary Duff. I don't know which was first, I'm gonna be honest. So there you have it. That was Eragon. Almost 4 beers worth of cliches stolen directly from other notable works of fantasy. I'll admit, it's not like a remarkably offensive story. Like, this isn't like a 2 or 3 star movie. It's honestly like a 5, because I can take it or leave it. There's nothing remarkable either way about it. Like, I'm not like, oh, that was a really cool moment, or oh, that was a really bad moment. It's just overall, it's completely forgettable in every way, because it's just repeating things that have already been done by everybody else. That's what I had to think. Oh, it's so bad. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Simon from SimonsRants. And that was my rant for today. Hope you liked it. If you did, please leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you guys thought. And of course, if you're new here, please subscribe. Thanks, guys. Bye. And this is the part of the video where I leave a funny vocal snippet during my outro. Also, there will be an option to click on my previous review, a playlist of reviews, and subscribe. Look at that. Amazing.